Good morning, everyone. I'm on the way to pick up my daughter, and I have some time to kill. So I figured I just go over the differences between a bank and a mortgage broker. And I just want to tell you a quick story first. So I used to work for a bank. I worked for a bank for 7 years. And during that time, towards the end, I was like, before I got into real estate, actually I had my license probably for a few years before I quit the bank. But I started my house journey while working there. So I figured what would be the best way to get a mortgage than from the bank you work for. So, I started doing my research. I started to learn what I need to do to get my debt to income down. To get, let me merge over here. Yes, I need to get my debt to income down. Just line up my ducks. And I did that. When I finally went to the mortgage guy at the bank, and then it was Pierre. I went over everything, and not only did I, like I said, I worked at the bank. I had my real estate license. I wasn't practicing real estate, but I had my license at the time, and I was working on full-time side jobs. So basically, I had 2 full-time jobs. My income was good. My debt to income was good. My income was good. My money was good. Everything was good. When I went to him, he was even, surprised at the amount of money that I was making at the time. But he said he couldn't approve me for a loan. I said, why not? He said they only approve certain loans. I didn't fit into what they wanted as a client, which, I didn't understand. But I didn't know either at the time. I just went to the place that was most convenient. And I feel like most people do that. They go to their credit union, they go to the bank, they go to where they're used to. Creatures of habit. And that was me. So it didn't work out. Okay, so that's when I started to really get into the real estate thing. So my broker was having a party, like a Christmas party, whatever. I went there, and I ran into, it was a bunch of other people there networking. Was a mortgage broker, which I didn't know at the time. I didn't know. I just know you needed a loan for a mortgage. So we started talking, and I was telling her my experience. She was like, yes, that happened because you went to a bank and not a mortgage broker. And I said, what's the difference? So she said a mortgage broker, so basically go what a bank does. A bank only has so many loans they can give you, certain type of loans, and they're looking for a certain type of clients. If you don't fit into that square, if you're a circle, let's say, it's not going to work out. A bank's never going to say, hey, we at, Bank of America can't approve your loan, but Citizens Bank or Metro Bank can. They're never going to refer your business to another bank. They're just going to tell you no. They want to tell you yes, but if you don't fit into the type of client they want, they're going to tell you no. So basically, when I was talking to the mortgage broker, she was explaining this to me. So she said a broker, unlike a bank, works with multiple banks or multiple mortgage companies. They're working with 15, 20, 25, 30 different companies. So she's going to take your loan and she's going to shop it around. And she's going to find the best company that would take your loan or take your mortgage. So the odds of you getting approved is way higher. Way higher. Not only that, and I don't know if I can speak to a majority of mortgage brokers, but my mortgage broker what we did is, at the beginning, I thought I had everything, I had all my ducks in a row, which I did, but she said, listen, if you be more patient, give me another 6 months. There was a few things that I could do to my credit to get me a better rate when the time came. And that was awesome. So I did those things over the next 6 months, and I got a better rate when I finally did get my property. And that's another reason why you want to kind of talk to someone first before you start making moves, because there's certain things that you probably don't have to do, or certain things that you don't have to pay off, that normally you would, thinking that we're going to help you out, but it might actually hurt you. Like one big thing she told me is, what's that back behind me? Back up. Like one big thing she told me, she said paying off your credit card debt first will drastically help you more than paying off some of the installment debt. So that's what I did, and my credit score went up. So I believe the best option, unless you know the bank and you've been working with the bank before, they gave you loans before, some of them do that, but the best option is to go with a mortgage broker. So they're going to work with you. They're going to take your information. They want to close a loan. That's how they get paid. So they're going to take your information. They're going to see what you need to do before they even shop you around to get your credit up to par or improve it. And then they work with multiple banks. So the percentage of you getting approved for this loan drastically skyrockets. Now, and I'm just telling you my personal experience with working with both. And I worked for a bank at the time. And I still went with a mortgage broker. So that's a huge difference. A licensed real estate agent. I work with a lot of people. I work with a lot of people that aren't ready to buy a house. They want to buy a house. And I would give them the information to our mortgage broker and say, listen, you're 6 months out, you're 5 months out, 3 months out. Talk to her, get all your ducks lined up, and then she could get you a loan. And, they're not knowing or not listening. They will go ahead and go to the bank. Or they would apply to some random bank offline or something they've seen a commercial. Not listening. So, and I'm pretty sure a lot of, if you're a real estate agent, a lot of y'all can relate. Can relate to that. So, if you gain any knowledge from this, please like, share, subscribe. Leave a comment for me saying that you subscribe. I would definitely appreciate it. It helps the algorithm. It helps other people see this, and it helps out more people to see this type of video and kind of get some clarification when it comes to the process or where you should go to first to improve your chances of getting a mortgage for the property. Have a good day.